All right, so for problem number 3, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this one. Maybe not that much. It says in the figure above, the lines L and M are parallel. Let's identify that. So this is L, right? And so if I do this and this, that means they're parallel, right? And S and T are parallel. So we have parallel transversals. And then it says, if the measure of angle 1 is 35 degrees, let's label that. This is angle 1. We're going to say that that's 35 degrees. What's the measure of angle 2? Now, in these transversals, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have a big and a small. So this is a small, this is a small angle, this is a small angle, this is a small angle. All of those are 35 degrees. This is a small angle, this is a small angle, this is a small angle, this is a small angle. Then you're going to have big angles. Now, the big angles are going to be congruent as well, but we need to figure out what they are. In other words, what is this angle?
145.
Yeah. How'd you get that?
Straight line is 180 degrees.
Yeah, so it's 180 degrees is equal to whatever that angle is. We'll just call it the measure of angle, I don't know, what do you want to call it? 4. We'll call it measure angle 3. So we'll call this 3. Plus the measure of angle 1. And so in order to get the 180 degrees, now you wouldn't write all this out. I'm writing it out because I'm teaching it to you. Plus 35. You subtract 35 from both sides. This is 145 degrees is equal to the measure of angle 3. And so since that's a big angle and the measure of angle 2, measure of angle 3 is congruent to the measure of angle 2, then we know that the measure of angle 2 is 145 degrees. Okay? And that's like, I mean, I can tell you the technical stuff. There's corresponding alternate interior angles, all that stuff. But really, the easiest way to remember that when you do transversals, there's usually a big angle. All the big angles are congruent. There's usually a small angle. All the small angles are congruent. And usually, the two of them will make a line, and they'll add up to 180. Okay? Any questions on that one? Good. How many of you guys